Okay. And what do you think of the Are you watching the Djokovic and Murray match?
Well, I woke up and they were already a set into it. I could go to the living room now and take the computer there, but I don't know. I think Djokovic is going to win easily. To be honest, I think it's too good. Like I want Murray to win, but I don't think he will.
Nah, I think. Did you say I watched the Djokovic and Federer match, and that was crazy, man. Like Djokovic took out the first 2 sets
in like an hour, I know.
Yeah, super quick. 6-1, 6-1. It was.
But you know, Federer has an excuse because he's kind of getting old. You know, so he's going to retire at some point. Nadal still has a few years left in him, and he's getting his ass kicked right now.
Well, he got out in the first round.
I mean, I was happy for Verdasco, but you know, I kind of whenever Nadal loses in a tournament, we Spaniards lose a lot of interest.
Yeah,
he's like our top player.
Ferrer did well though.
Yeah, but I mean, we used to be, you know, now they're all getting old, but we used to have a lot of players like in the top 20, and but Nadal is always like our only chance of winning Grand Slams. He's like that much better than the rest, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just getting old.
Yeah.
I mean, he still won 14 Grand Slams. That's ridiculous, but you know. I said he was going to beat Federer. I don't think so. No, he's too old.
Well,
might get one more French Open, perhaps.
Yeah, he's a king of clay. So
yeah. No one's going to repeat that.
But
the French hate him.
Yeah, because he wins so many, times over there on clay. But I wasn't surprised by Verdasco beating Nadal, because do you remember in the Australian Open how they had that 5-set match before?
Yeah. Well, I wanted Verdasco to put up a fight anyway. It's not like I wanted him to lose 3 sets to love, but they're both getting old, so I thought Verdasco was going to struggle a bit, and physically he's still very good. But then he beats Nadal, and then he goes into the next round and loses to this guy from Israel. Like, who the fuck is he? Jesus or something? Come on.
Did he lose in the second round?
Yeah. And he lost. I think he lost in 5 sets again. But still, it's like you beat your compatriot, the best ever.
Oh no.
That's what got me really mad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kyrgios is going to be a superstar.
Kyrgios?
He's going to be, he's such an athlete.
He's exciting.
I think he's just waiting for Djokovic to retire because he's going to dominate. Like, I can't, because he's so young. He's only like 21. There's no one else at his age that's that good right now.
Yeah.
And Nishikori isn't that young anymore. Raonic is 24, 25.
But he's definitely improving though, Raonic. Like, he's had a fantastic Australian Open.
He's got a Spanish coach now, a former tennis player, Moya. I mean, you wouldn't. He won 1 Grand Slam. That guy.
Was it Carlos Moya? Was that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
So he's probably taught him how to move better. No one can teach him how to serve better because he's just got.
Oh yeah, he serves so fast. Very consistent, and I think Carlos Moya is from Mallorca, so the same as Nadal.
I think I can't remember actually. He's one from the 2 islands because we have other islands below the peninsula, the Canary Islands. But I think he's from the same as Nadal. Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh yeah. No, that's cool because I've heard Nadal. Sorry.
Nothing. Go on.
Oh no. I was just going to say because I heard Nadal in an interview say one time that Carlos Moya, he used to look up to him, and apparently they were both from Mallorca, but there might be 2 different islands or something.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're from the same island, it's just like a different place. He's kicked his ass now, like, but you still it's like it always kind of happens. I think it's like you don't follow the Formula 1 much, but it's like Vettel. He used to look up to Schumacher, and then he went to he had an interview at Top Gear, and so Jeremy Clarkson was like to him, now that you are, you've won world championships and stuff. When you overtake him, do you go loser?
That's funny.
So Nadal would probably do the same now. Anyway.
With Nadal, though, if he had have won against Verdasco, do you think he would have done well in the Australian Open?
Well, I didn't look at his side of the draw too much because I just lost interest. Like when he lost, when Nadal lost, I still was looking forward to what Verdasco was capable of doing, but then he got knocked out in the next round, and that's when I lost full interest on that side of the draw. But he probably would have come up against, I don't know. Monfils got really far, so I think he might have faced Monfils in the fourth round. So yeah, he could have easily made quarterfinals, I think.
Yeah.
But he's still coming back from that injury. He's had quite a few injuries, so it's hard to kind of recover. But I think, because he played against Djokovic in Qatar. He got raped in that final, but
Novak took it in two really easy. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, he lost to Verdasco, who's a good player, but still, I thought he was recovering. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I guess the thing you have to take into account is Verdasco's a left-hander, so
and Nadal has got a really bad serve too. That's one thing I admit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he has to improve that a lot.
He's not serving that fast.
No, like he gets spin, but I think players have worked his shots. Like doesn't matter how much more spin you put into it. If you don't have power, you're not gonna get it past them. So.
Yeah. I mean, I remember at one of the US Opens, he was serving in excess of 200 kilometers per hour, but now his serve speed has gone down from that. I'm not too sure why.
Yeah, he used to have a better serve, a faster serve. I don't know what's happened to it. I mean, most of the power, Raonic, he gets really quick serves. Not only because he's strong, but when you're taller, you actually get also you jump higher as well, and that's where they get most of the speed from. Nadal isn't that tall, so that's an excuse for him. He still should do better, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
I just hope he gets like an ovation as big as Hewitt's when he retires, because like Hewitt won 2 Grand Slams, and you guys treat him like a legend, rightly so. But we here care more about soccer than anything else. So I don't know.
Yeah, Nadal's a huge soccer fan.
Yeah,
I think he supports Real.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I think he's good friends with Ronaldo. I've seen him in an interview one time with him, and they seem like buddies, which is cool. But
yeah, he always goes to see him at the Madrid tournament. So I have friends who are like not that big tennis fans, but some of the Real Madrid players go to this tournament, and so they're just like, I just want to go to see them. Not really the tennis. I just want to see Ronaldo.
Yeah, but and you mentioned Nadal's height, and I think he's not overly small. I think he's about 185 centimeters, so he's about 6 foot. And Roger Federer's the same height, but Roger Federer serves better, a lot better. And in fact, I think his serve is probably, apart from his forehand, definitely one of the better components of his game.
Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes because he's good friends with Ronaldo, he's probably like him in some ways. Like Ronaldo doesn't practice his free kicks anymore. Maybe Ronaldo doesn't practice his serve. That's all, I think I actually bet my head on it that is true. Maybe he doesn't practice his serve that much.
And then Nadal goes on Twitter and says, "Oh, Lewis, what are you talking about?"
No. I don't know. I mean, we just want him to win. We're so desperate for him to win. That's all.
Yeah.
He's already won so much.
I mean, there was a point where it seemed guaranteed that he would go past Federer eventually in terms of Grand Slam record, but because of the injuries, it's kind of slowed down.
Yeah, well, he's still got, I think, probably. I always say he's going to have a chance because I want him to get past that record, but I think he's got probably one more chance. Like if he wins the next French Open, because that tournament is so close to go to Wimbledon, that makes you favorite for Wimbledon, kind of, even though you're not. Even though they're different surfaces, like when Wawrinka won the French Open, everyone kind of expected him to go on. But yeah, those Grand Slams are really close. Australian Open is just the trickiest because you've it's a new season. You've done nothing for like a month because they do nothing.
Yeah.
And tennis, as soon as you stop playing, you lose so much. Like I haven't played now. I mean, I'm no Nadal, but I haven't played for a while. I haven't done anything apart from the marathon. I've done nothing.
I remember, yeah, I remember playing you once. Oh, we played a couple of times actually. I think you went easy on me, but I think you beat me. I think we played one set, like a proper 1-set match, and you beat me.
Yeah, and then you got tired.
And you beat me like 3, 6-4 or something.
Probably, yeah.
Do you remember
I
that?
don't know. No, I remember we played, just not the score, but I didn't thrash you. I think I remember not thrashing you.
Yeah, you were better. You were definitely better, but I put up some fight. I had the one-handed backhand.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was actually pretty good for someone who didn't play that often. So, because if I play now, honestly, I would be nowhere near as good. It's like it's a sport you can't give up if you want to be good at it. Because it costs so much technique.
Yeah. Out of interest, what time is it in Spain at the moment?
Nearly 12 o'clock, 12 p.m.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, no, over here it's 9:50 p.m. So it's not too late. Yeah. So this is a good time to do like the podcast if we're to do it like a couple of times. Yeah, it'll be good. Because we need to do one just talking to you about your different experiences in Australia and Spain and the education systems. I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah, funny. I'll do whatever you ask me to, but yeah, I don't know. We just need to find the time slots and stuff.
Are you comfortable talking about that?
Yeah, I'll just have to keep myself in check, try not to embarrass Spain too much.
Yeah, well, it's not. The podcast isn't like popular or anything. It's not. It only gets a few viewers here and there. So it's not like the president of Spain is going to watch.
Oh, I might be the president of Spain one day. You never know, but because our current president doesn't know English that well, but so that's an advantage. But no, I mean, well, your first video interview that got quite a lot of views. So I mean, slowly, if you get people that are known slightly, then I mean, and Ed, he's not obviously famous yet, but if he goes on to become an artist, which I think he will, like that song was pretty good, and he just seems to like it, like so, and you could get him on the show again, and he might have a lot more fans.
Yeah, definitely. And no, Ed Hurst's song was great. He played "Hiding Away," and
yeah, I watched.
That was and before the podcast, I said, "Yep, this is a really good song. You need to play it."
Yeah, because you have to play it for you so that you could approve it. Like, you're not going to let shit music on your podcast.
Oh no, I'm not strict. I'm not that strict about it. I'm just like, oh, what do you want to play? Because for instance, did you? There was one I did with Jude Joseph.
I saw
I don't
this.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't recognize him at all, dude. Like, when was the last time you even saw him? Like, because he didn't go to. Oh, he did go to D-Lab. He was just a grade below us, wasn't he?
Yeah, correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I
I've
didn't
seen him.
recognize him.
I've seen him a few times, man. Yeah, but it's when he was playing, he told me there were swear words in his song, and in the media organization that I'm in, I have to be careful. I had to do like a language warning. I had to say, if you don't want to hear any swear words, make sure
Fuck
you go on.
I thought you. I watched that. Yeah, I thought you were about to say that. Like, well, I would have been pretty funny. Just like, you don't want to hear his swear word. Fuck off. That's enough. But
yeah, but
I think
hopefully that's yeah.
no, you go on.
No, you go. That's fine.
No, I just think your show can grow, you know, and because like Jude Joseph and Ed, I just see them. I really like Ed's. Jude's was kind of a different genre, but Ed's was good. So you're gonna get more followers, I reckon, eventually. Just give it time.
Yeah, no, that's the plan, man. So, and it was great to open up with the Rubik's Cube person as well. Because he already
How
had
did you
it.
get him in? How did you get him in? Because you know, he's not super famous, but still, you know,
Oh, I
like
knew him.
that video got quite a lot of views.
Yeah, I mean, I was friends with him at primary school.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
so
went to
at
St.
St.
Joseph's.
Yeah, but I think he was a grade or two above us. But no, I knew him. We were actually really good friends. I hadn't met him though for ages, but he was my Facebook friend. And so I contacted him and he remembered me as well. So I was like, yep, I'll get you on. And that's really good because I've got over 500 viewers for that show.
Yeah, mate, brag about it. You should.
maybe we'll get 500 for this show with you.
Oh my god, perhaps. It's gonna be really funny.
No, but it's good. It's good that we've found the Google Plus Hangout as a way we can actually broadcast to YouTube.
Yeah, that's just really cool. I knew it existed, but never caught my eye because I didn't know you could do this. But
Neither.
so much better than Skype now, and it's barely lagging as well.
Yeah. It's only just very, very small lag. Yeah. The YouTube video seems to be lagging though, the live one that we're doing at the moment. You know how I posted it to your Facebook?
Because I think it's got a process. Like it's like when you upload a video, how you know, like when we finish this, it probably needs a while to upload as well.
Yeah, but it will upload apparently though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll see. We're actually live, like on YouTube.
Live for Jono Talks.
I should put this on my Jono Talks Facebook page.
Needs to be approved by me. Copyright.
Share on a page you manage. Yeah, I named it the Australian Open summary. So we were meant to talk about the Australian Open, but we're talking about different things.
You get me on the Jono Talks page. I need to get you. Remember, I made this pointless Geelong page. I still haven't even done anything on it. I should turn that into like some AFL abroad shit. Like, God, I remember the first time some of my friends saw footy and they used it as American football, and I'm like, no.
because there's so many variations of the name football. You know, there's football in the soccer sense. There's football in America. Is rugby? Rugby's also called football.
Yeah, that's the most pointless of all because they barely use their feet. That along with American football, they barely use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just created that page one day. I don't know why. I just felt like doing it. Back when I had time, I did that page. Then I started getting really stressed.
Anyway. Nah, but
like if you make
yeah.
If you make me talk about the Spanish system, I'm so gonna I don't know, put it to death. Like
we'll talk about it in another show. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, because this one was meant to be about the Australian Open.
No, this one was meant to be an intro of everything. This one was like, we discovered Google Hangouts.
Yeah. No, I should, because I didn't know, because I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't because I didn't even know if this would properly work. I hadn't done this before, and it told me to do a title. So I was like, okay, Australian Open summary. I don't know, but who cares if this, I don't know. But
well,
as long as
you'd be able to summarize it better than me because I barely had time to watch it because of the time zone.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some matches, but yeah, I lost interest when Nadal lost.
Oh yeah, so you did. So you just I'll see who's actually winning, Djokovic or Murray.
Probably Djokovic.
Yeah, he took out the first set easy. I'll just try and see. I watched the first set, and the first set Djokovic was really, really good, man. Like he went to 5-0, and he looks extremely dominant. But I don't know what the score is now. I'll have to have a look on the internet.
Who's commenting the tennis on 7 this year?
Bruce McAvaney.
No.
Leighton Hewitt.
Oh yeah.
And Jim Courier.
Jim.
And
Jim
I think
so funny.
Yeah, I think Djokovic is going to win. He took out the first set 6-1. Djokovic took out the second set 7-5. And Djokovic took out the third. And Djokovic is winning the third set 3-1.
Yeah. I mean, look, Murray had I think Nadal would have played against Murray, pretty sure, but if he had gone through the rounds. But Murray played Ferrer round each, so that took a lot out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Djokovic is the funniest of the three, like of the top three players, because Murray's always going to be fourth. He's still a good player, but he's always going to be fourth. Out of Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic is actually the best role model, I think. Like sometimes he just doesn't even take it seriously. Like he just laughs.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, Djokovic is just in awesome form at the moment. I mean, I don't see who's going to stop him. I mean, you've got players coming up, but he seems he's going to win his 11th Grand Slam unless something major happens with Murray.
No, he'll win this one, and then he'll go for the French Open full on because he hasn't won it yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. He hasn't. Yeah, but he's come very close.
Yeah, he should have won it last year. I don't know what happened to him last year. I mean, Wawrinka's good, but I thought he was
Stan was on fire. He was playing some awesome tennis.
I don't know where he got that from that day because he's got a good serve, but yeah, Djokovic is just I think he's the most complete player I've ever seen, even more than Federer, because Federer's backhand is targeted a lot. Nadal has got a weak serve, but Djokovic has got it all. And then since he's had Boris Becker, his volleys are just so much better. He goes a lot more into the net. But yeah, it's just incredible. Like he hasn't. It's not like Nadal, who I think he became the youngest player in winning the French Open, something like that. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong, but he won it really young. And Djokovic didn't start winning till what, 425.
Yeah.
So he's won so many Grand Slams in not that many years. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really sorry for Roger Federer because last year he was playing so well, like really well. But he lost the 2 Grand Slam finals against Novak. And
Well, I think, you know how I say that they played lots of tournaments. Sometimes I do complain about that, like how like Nadal gets many injuries because of that. Because I think the Grand Slams, and then you have the ATP Masters, the 1000s, and I mean
yeah,
they're important, but those tournaments are important, but you're not remembered for winning those tournaments. You're remembered for winning Grand Slams.
yeah,
So in a way, it affects you because you push your body to the limit. But also, if you don't play them, you sort of lose the habit of competing. And so, I mean, Djokovic last year, he won 3 Grand Slams, and out of the 10 or 11 Masters 1000s that there are, he won 9 of them, something, or
that's
all of them.
unbelievable. Yeah, that's
So
so
Madrid,
good.
there's one of them in Madrid, and he didn't come to that one. Murray won it, but I'm sure if he came to that tournament, it's clay surfers, but I'm sure if he came, he would have won it. Hopefully, he comes this year.
Yeah.
I want to be a volunteer for it, but it's not the best of times for me to do it because I have exams in that period. But I want to do it 1 year because you get to see the place for free.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and it's fairly expensive. Like the Australian Open wasn't that expensive. It's the grand passes. I mean, well, I'm not sure. Margaret Court, because it's covered now. I'm not sure if that counts as another stadium now, or that's part of the grand pass. Like, would you know that?
So the ground, how much it costs?
No, like, because when I was there, you could go up to Margaret Court, which is the third most important court or third biggest court. And that was like, that was such good value because you could basically go to all the courts except the 2 central courts. And now that it's covered, I wonder if that counts as a third major court or like one of the outside courts.
Oh, I'm not too sure. I don't know. Yeah.
You should
out
go.
of
Honestly,
I've been,
you've got it like what? Near your bloody balls, literally, compared to me.
I mean, I've been busy though with this media stuff, like getting the podcast,
Yeah,
up
true.
and running. I've been quite frequent with the podcast as well, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like you're on holidays. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Chill out.
Well, you have to keep yourself busy. Well, for me anyway.
Yeah.
And I
You
also
don't start because when do you start again? Like March or something?
Oh, nah, soon, like late February. So it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So that should, and it's only 3 subjects as well.
See, you should tell me, or I'll tell you about the Spanish system. You tell me about that because that's what I don't really know how unis. I just know unis over there are bloody good. Like honestly, you look at the rankings and your unis are up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not
some of our unis are improving, but.
Yeah, but we'll say that for another podcast, though. That'll be an interesting discussion. We'll just,
I'm looking forward to that,
yeah. Out of interest, do you know how to turn the volume lower on this program?
It's just like with the PC, isn't it?
Nah, sure. It doesn't work on my PC. I'm wondering if it's from the Google Plus page. It doesn't, like when I lower the volume, it doesn't lower.
Oh well, it works on mine.
Oh, does it?
Maybe it's your headset. I don't know.
It could be, I think. So
Yeah,
it's not.
headsets.
Thank you. Do you like my haircut?
Yeah, man. Okay, it's hot over there now, isn't it?
Yeah. I It's just short, just really short. I just shaver and just
well,
everywhere.
Like you wait, but like you didn't to.
The video just lagged, so I don't know what you said.
Like you didn't cut it by yourself. Like you went to a hairdresser.
No. Yeah.
I've got it long because it's pretty cold right now. So, I mean, it hasn't been the coldest of winters, but
it's winter over there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Because like you haven't been to Europe ever, have you? Or yeah, you have to.
Which country do you recommend I go to? Do you think I should go to Spain?
It's lagging, dude.
I know. Hang on, can you hear me now?
Yeah. No, I can hear you. It's slowed down a little. Well, are you playing the YouTube link?
Yeah, I am.
That might be. Yeah. Stop it then. That's fucking loud.
I think it's a bit better now. Yeah. But what do you think of Real Madrid? How they got Zinedine Zidane?
I'm really happy for him. I never liked Benitez, so
yeah.
Like he actually, I think they got Benitez, and his final game with Napoli, he if he won that match, he would have qualified for the Champions League, but he lost it.
Oh,
So
really?
he failed, and I'm like, so you're bringing a manager that failed at a previous club? That makes a lot of sense. That's like I don't know. That's like bringing I don't know, Mick Malthouse from Carlton to Collingwood now.
Really?
Well, no, I mean it's in like you've done bad at a previous club, so you haven't really earned the right to go to a better club.
Yeah, because Real Madrid. I mean, because he didn't do that much wrong. I felt sorry for Rafa Benitez.
Yeah, thing is, you don't only have to win. It's like United. You have to play well, and the team was playing like shit. And to be fair, to lose 4-0 at home against Barcelona, that's pretty embarrassing.
I was actually watching the first half on live stream, and I was shocked at how bad Madrid played. I was literally shocked because they have so many good players.
Just couldn't. Well, yeah, they just couldn't care about the manager or anyone but themselves. So.
Yeah,
I think it's a lot of times it's got to do with attitude. So.
Yeah.
Because they have the quality.
Yeah. By the way, I think exiting out of the YouTube link worked. I think it's less laggy.
It worked a little bit, yeah. Well, that would be sucking up a lot of internet, no doubt.
Yeah. Like when we stop it, we'll see how it ends up. But at least we found a way where we can actually do this,
What was I gonna say, dude? Like Tim Cahill, mate, he's coming like tomorrow. Madrid.
To Spain.
Well, no, yeah, I didn't know which part of Spain he was coming to, but he's coming to Madrid tomorrow.
Oh wow! Cahill's a legend.
So I need to find out like where he's staying or some shit. I think they were playing against a Real Madrid B team, but I don't know how I'm gonna get tickets for that. I'll try to do something because I mean it's not just Tim Cahill, that former Chelsea player and Newcastle player. He's a beast.
Demba Ba.
From Inter Milan. Yeah. No, so they're they're getting, the Chinese league is kind of like, obviously, nowhere near Premier League level, but they have so much money.
Yeah. I mean,
I think that's probably the reason. I think that's probably the reason Tim Cahill went to China, because they have more money than over here. He could have played with David Moyes.
Yeah, because he played under David Moyes at Everton, and they had Mikel Arteta as well in the Everton squad. They had a very good team, and you look at their team now. Lukaku, I was very surprised. Jose Mourinho let him go.
No, slagging shitloads. Yeah, they have a good team now. They should be higher up. Yeah, they should be higher up.
Yeah, and I mean, they've got Barkley as well, Ross Barkley. He looks a really good player.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if we get Leicester in our group next, because if we lose that game, that's just gonna be embarrassing. Because it's like when Chelsea lost to Bradford in an FA Cup time.
Yeah, 4-2.
They put us, and Chelsea were like 200, 300 million, and then Bradford didn't get to 1 million. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and that was the team, and that's the team Dynamo supports. So maybe that's why they beat Chelsea. Because of Dynamo.
Oh yeah, because Dynamo's from Bradford City. From Bradford, sorry.
Yeah, he supports them.
Yeah. Do you remember we went to?
I think that. Yeah, dude, I remember.
Yeah, we saw Dynamo at Melbourne Central train station. We went with Matthew Horrigan. And
yeah, dude, he actually does so many shows around the UK, and a few other countries, but he never comes to Spain. if everyone would come to Spain if our English was better, honestly. I think a lot of it has got to do with that. But I mean, Spanish is spoken a lot, but we just need to improve.
Yeah, I mean, Dynamo, is amazing magician, man. He does so many things. Have you seen the phone in a bottle trick?
Yeah, I probably have.
He puts like a phone in just like a plastic bottle, just like bang, and then the phone's in the bottle. So something like this, right?
Oh, I just really got to. In a way, it's.
So he has a phone, and he puts it in the bottle, just like, and then like that, and then the phone is in the bottle. It's incredible.
What the fuck? But those things, until you see them like with your own eyes.
Yeah.
Because what I remember about Dynamo the most is what we saw, like when he did those crazy moves and the cards.
Yeah.
Like he was standing on 1 foot, and like how did he balance himself? Honestly, that's just. So that's what I remember the most. But then this hasn't really got to do with magic, but it's got to do with like being amazed by seeing something live. Do you know the Harlem Globetrotters?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to see them.
Can you explain what they are again?
Oh, they're just. I think some of them might have been former players, but they just do crazy shots from, I don't know, one end of the court to the other, and just get them all in. It's ridiculous.
I've heard of them. I've heard.
Just yeah, they do basketball tricks and all that. Look them up.
I will.
But
I will.
I'm seeing them. I got tickets for like front row because it's like I want to see them. But what
Yeah.
else am I going to?
Are you going to see the
Oh, what's
Muse?
that under the Yeah, dude, that's coming up in like so no, no wait.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. The stage they have set up is it's like better than any other they've had before.
Yeah.
And their album is sick. Like what are your favorite songs from the Drones album?
Um. Mm, the Psycho song is pretty cool.
I love The Globalist. That's just 10 minutes of it's like a story because it starts telling like it kind of tells like the start of a war and then they have that sick guitar solo and then it all
Yeah.
kind of like comes down again. But yeah, looking forward to that. I spend so much money on concerts. That's what I love the most. But yeah, that's a bonus of being in Spain. Can't believe Coldplay aren't coming to Madrid though. They're going to Barcelona. Oh,
Oh wow. They
I
just
was I
had
was
to
planning to go with my.
Barcelona.
I think it's got something to do with the taxes in Madrid. But yeah, I don't know. I was planning to go with my sister, but she's got exams. But I would have loved to have gone anyway. Their seventh album, it's not the best one, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, Coldplay, I mean, we've already seen them in Melbourne.
Yeah, I'll go
And
again.
I'll show you something.
Oh, what is it?
The Coldplay wristband.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it's still there.
Can you see that?
Yeah,
Does it
it's
say
still.
Milo Xyloto?
Yeah,
Oh no,
it's still.
yeah.
How do I say it? You haven't broken it or anything. Like it's
Nah, nah,
okay.
I've kept it. Do you still have it?
Mine broke. But anyway, um, no, it broke. It broke about a year ago, I think. Well, because the wires and all that, they're very small. But I do have the DVD, the Coldplay Live thing they they made. So I just watch
Yeah,
that every once in a while and just like it's almost even hard to remember the moments. You just know they were epic.
yeah. But we were sitting quite far back though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Um,
it wasn't cheap. Like I think we got the cheapest tickets and they were 100, I think. So it was a bit of a
yeah,
rip-off in a way. Now, I mean, Coldplay don't really have a value. They're unique, but I mean, if they came to Madrid, I would go see them. I would pay anything. Actually, I would have gone to Barcelona actually, but yeah, I have no one to go with.
how
I
far is
wasn't
how far is Madrid from Barcelona? How far away is it?
600 kilometers, more or less.
Is that a lot? Like, how would you get there by train?
Yeah, well, we have high-speed trains, so it only takes about if you get one of those trains, it takes about 2 hours probably to get there.
Oh, is that what
Um,
the Real Madrid players do when they play Barcelona? Do they go on the train?
they catch the plane, I think, more often. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just, yeah, you're gonna be surprised. Like we have built so many airports and trains. Um, so no wonder we're in a bit of a financial crisis now. But I mean, I mean, it's true. You know, I mean, it's good transport. Like our transport is pretty good, and Australia needs it because you guys, your country's a lot bigger. But yeah, we have way too many. But I don't know what Real Madrid do. I think they fly more often than catching trains.
Yeah.
Um, I think Tim Cahill is going to do the same. because I would go to the airport just to like see. I would be happy. I would be happy with that. Because then I would probably go up to him. I bet if I get to see Tim Cahill this week somehow, and I say something to him, he'll probably think I'm Australian, like that taxi driver in London. Remember I told you that story?
Can you remind me of the story?
Like, we got stuck in London for about a week, and on our way from the airport to the hotel, the taxi driver, we like started talking to him, just like normal conversation, and then he assumed that we were coming from Australia. He's like, "Oh, so you're coming from Australia, yeah?" Not what? No, he said, no. He said, no. He actually said, "So you're like you're not coming from Australia." He said, "So you're Australian, yeah?" And then we all started laughing, and then we told him, "No, West Indians," and he was like, "What?"
That's funny. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. When did you tell me this story?
I probably told you as soon as it happened, because it was a year. I used to go back and forth for Christmas. I used to come back here for Christmas, and it probably happened in 2011, maybe.
Nah, dude. No way I can remember that.
No. I remember it because it was like pretty funny, so I can't forget it. And
Yeah,
that wasn't the only funny bit, because you might remember this. It was also with a taxi driver, so we just started talking and stuff. And then I think, well, he had the radio on and he was listening to probably some soccer show from the Premier League, and they just said something about Arsenal, and he reacted, like probably in an annoying way, I think. Like many Arsenal fans, they're like sick of Wenger. They want him to go. I'm not sure if he was one of those fans, but he just reacted. And so then, I saw that and I was like, "You follow Arsenal?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then he asked me, "Who do you follow?" And I said, "Chelsea." And he's like, "Get out of the car."
Did you actually get out of the car?
No.
That's just a joke.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, but yeah, it was just funny. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get out of the taxi. It was bloody freezing, mate. It was snowing.
Oh yes, snow. Yeah.
And they lost our luggage and everything.
Oh, that sucks when that happens. I've had family members who have traveled overseas and that's happened to them.
Yeah, it's very likely. It's very likely for you guys to happen, because once you come to Europe and you start traveling everywhere, it's very easy for them to lose your luggage. But I mean, we got to see London for a few days, for about a week. So crowded. Like, I wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah.
If you do, like, honestly, like, I'm so happy here in Madrid, because I'm not like in the city center. I'm like kind of like you guys in Melbourne, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm only an hour away from the Bernabeu. I don't have to be like my uncle a few footsteps away. I can be an hour.
Yeah. Isn't your uncle a member of Real Madrid?
Yeah, he's been for like 50 years. 50 years, and he's not even 60 years old. So he got his membership in like 8 years.
That's awesome. What does he think of the Real Madrid team now?
He just says, I think Ronaldo once said that people remember teams for winning titles, not for how they play.
Yeah.
And my uncle is like the complete opposite. He says, I remember teams for the way they played. So when we had Raul or Zidane, those kinds of players, even before. I never got to watch them play, but yeah, he's been a member for so long that he knows everything. I know more about the modern players, and he's like, well, you know them because now there are more mediums and more ways of knowing them, but that doesn't mean they're better.
No, that's a good point.
So yeah, he knows a lot, and he's just not. He can't give it up, because once you give up the membership, it's like impossible to get it back, because there's just so many people on the waiting list wanting to get one. But yeah,
Are
he goes
you
to
a
every
Real
game.
Madrid member? Are you a Real Madrid member?
No. No, well, there are different kinds of memberships. You have the one in which you have your own seat at the stadium, and then there are other ones, but they're not really memberships. They're more like offers. Because, dude, there's just so many people wanting to go to their games. Like, you have the members who get to go to every game. Then you have people who have these cards, membership cards, which get uh, um, priority for ticket purchasing. And then you have the general public. So by the time you want to get tickets and you're in the general public, so you're like the last group of people to wanting to get tickets, there are basically none left. So it's like when concerts come out and they have the pre-sale, but then for the general public there are still quite a few tickets left. Well, for the Real Madrid games there are basically none left. So yeah, I have to ask my uncle to get them for me sometime. But I mean, they are expensive, so I might go to the Real Atletico game because it's coming up in late February. So that'll be good.
That's a huge game because Atletico are second in La Liga and Real Madrid
Yeah,
are third.
we've already lost the league to be honest, but we've already lost the league to be honest, but I might go. I might go.
Um, but yeah, I mean, do you think Zinedine Zidane will be successful?
If they give him time, yeah. But the thing is, my uncle, he's pretty funny. What did he say? He said, like players complain that the fans don't cheer for them sometimes because Real Madrid fans, they're very strict. So when they lose a couple of games, they're like with Levi how they want a manager sacked or the players sold. We're that strict. And so yeah, the players complain about that, and my uncle's like, uh, I'm the one who should complain because I'm the one paying a bloody amount of money to go see them perform. So I'm the boss. The players are not my boss. I'm the boss. Technically he's right because he pays so much.
Is that where the expectation comes from, the members?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. If there wasn't as much money into it, and also the fact that the rest of the teams aren't that good, like the Premier League. My uncle again, he says the Premier League isn't the best league in the world. So I laugh at that, and he says, "Oh, the media say that, Lewis, and you believe it." Like whatever, uncle, but it's the most unpredictable league for sure, because you get like the weirdest results every week. And the Spanish league, you're expected to win. If you're Real Madrid, except the Barcelona game, because they're not expected to win it every time. They're asked to win it every time, but it doesn't happen. But they're expected to win. For example, against Atletico, they would be expected to win. Because Atletico are a very good defensive team, but they're not. Like they've only conceded like 10 goals, I think, all season. But they will be expected to win that game. So yeah, that's where the pressure comes from. All that money they pay to win titles and stuff. It's huge. But yeah, I hope Zidane is given time.
Yeah,
he deserves it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like when Rafa Benitez was sacked, I mean, I didn't really understand it. Like but it probably because of the 4-0 loss at home to Barca. I mean, that's yeah. But that's just one game though.
Yeah, but it's pride, so it had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, like yeah. I mean, Neymar. What do you think about Neymar? Do you think he's going to be the next like best player in the world?
I hate the Ballon d'Or, so if he wins it or whoever wins it, I don't care anymore. But he's once Messi and Ronaldo are gone, he's going to be the focal point. Even when Suarez is gone, because Suarez isn't that young anymore. He's 29, I think.
Yeah.
But Neymar's got he's gonna get all the attention. I think Real Madrid want him. I don't want to see him play for us, to be honest. I can't see him in a white shirt. But he's a bit of a clown. He's like Dani Alves. I don't like him. But yeah, he's an awesome player. He's just a bit cocky.
Yeah, but Ronaldo's a bit cocky too.
No, yeah, but I don't like Ronaldo at times either. You know. So I just like Bale because he's honest. He's a team player. I like Modric, Isco. I don't like James that much. I think honestly, he scored that wonder goal at the World Cup, and you combine that with his looks, and Real Madrid were like, okay, we're gonna get that guy. Honestly, like he's a really, he's pretty hot for the girls, but he's in the Classico, shit all. No, yeah, I'm not saying he isn't, but one of the goals Barcelona scored against us, Iniesta. Not sure if you saw that goal. That was his fault. Iniesta, he's what, 32, 33, I think. Dude, he ran like half the pitch and scored a wonder goal. And James just walked it. I'm like, come on, mate. You're like 10 years younger than him.
Yeah.
So it's attitude.
Apparently his defensive skills are not that good, James Rodriguez.
I think the funniest thing about FIFA is I'm not even I hope I'm wrong, but I'm not sure if I remember seeing in FIFA, the player cards, they have the work rate, attacking and defensive work rate. I think I remember seeing once on the Ronaldo card, defensive work rate, medium. I'm like, fuck off, he does nothing. Like he's not even low work rate. He's like below low.
Yeah, Cristiano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's defensive skills, which he's right in a way. I think just score lots of goals, you're gonna win, but you have to defend. You have to do things for the team.
Yeah, Zinedine Zidane said in an interview recently that Ronaldo's still got the goal scoring capability, but he needs to work more.
He's just a bit lazy sometimes. I mean, he has scored so many goals.
Yeah, he's a hard worker though. Like he trains more than anyone, man. Cristiano.
Yeah.
Have you seen his physique? His muscles.
Yeah, no. Well, because no offense, I think he's going to be a model when he's done. He's going to be the next David Beckham.
He's already a model.
No, yeah, well, yeah, but like I mean, full on when he's finished.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think he's kind of getting prepared in a way. But yeah, I'm sure he works hard, but his free kicks are woeful. So
what's happened to his free kicks at Manchester United? He was brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that free kick against Portsmouth was insane.
Oh, the one where it just curved in, and the goalkeeper just stood there.
Yeah, but it wasn't even. It was curved, but like like how it's meant to be. So, and that's the hardest thing to do. It's curve the ball, but goes up and then suddenly goes down. It's easier to do the curve sideways, like Messi does. I mean, it's still hard, but that's the easier curve to get because you kick it with the inside of the foot. But Ronaldo used to hit it completely flat and it just went like that.
He can't do that anymore.
No, he lost it. I don't know what happened to it.
That was the one thing I know exactly what you mean. I was always fascinated how he could get it high, but then it dipped, and
yeah, that was ridiculous.
It's probably he did a few of them though.
Yeah, it's probably got a lot to do with power and muscle. I don't know, but yeah, he used to do them better. I don't know. He still scored lots of goals. Bale can do it a bit. Except Bale hits it more with the inside of the foot, so he maybe doesn't get as much power onto it. Ronaldo didn't use the inside of the foot at all. He just went full on. But Bale can sort of do it. It's just he's not allowed to take them. Ronaldo has to take them.
When was the last time Ronaldo scored a free kick goal?
I think he scored one. I think he actually scored one last time I went to the Bernabeu, not that long ago. Except it was the goalkeeper's fault. He should have saved it. It wasn't really a great free kick. The goalkeeper just fucked it up. But yeah, my uncle hates it when he takes those free kicks. He's like, come on, let Pepe take it. He'll do a better job.
Pepe, he's shocking, man. He's a good defender though.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, never got 2 red cards in a game. Respect.
I mean, he's very aggressive, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he should mark Tim Cahill when he plays this week.
Oh yeah.
I really need to find a way of seeing him. Anyway, I'll try.
Yeah.
Because dude, he's come all the way from Australia. Like when I found out he was going to do pre-season, no, he's come from China, whatever. He's still pretty far away. It's like, oh my god, he's coming over. The legend.
I mean, Cahill.
I saw him play with Australia a few times at the Etihad and things like that. But yeah, to get a photo with him would be like a dream.
Oh yeah, and post it on Facebook.
Yeah, mate. I'd love that. Anyway, I'll try and find a way. I mean, I would see not only him, I would see Odegaard as well. You know, that signing we got, that 16, 17-year-old.
Oh, Odegaard.
Yeah, because he's playing for the B team in Real Madrid, and that's the team I think Tim Cahill is playing this week in a friendly.
Ah. Do you think Odegaard will? Yeah. Do you think Odegaard will be a really good player in the future? Because he was the youngest player to have played a professional league game.
Yeah, well, I mean, he played. You know, I've seen videos of him playing in Norway for his team, and he was good. But you know, you have to do that at European level, like at the top league. So we'll see how he goes. But yeah, like I think he's playing. I'm pretty sure he's playing Tim Cahill's team this week. I know it's only a friendly, but I can find a way to know. Like, I think it's between the 2nd and the 5th of February when they're playing. So they're not staying for that long, but and yeah, Demba Ba is also there. I don't even know how Chelsea got rid of him. He was such a good striker, and he's still got a few years left in him. I don't know. It's interesting.
How old is Demba Ba?
30. So he could have played at Chelsea for a few more years. And they need him actually because we're so shit.
But Chelsea have, you know, Remy, Diego Costa.
Yeah, but Remy's done.
Why did they get rid of?
He's not that young, Remy, anymore.
Yeah. I mean, why did they get rid of Lukaku?
I don't know. It's like Juan Mata. Why did they get rid of him?
I think it was because Jose Mourinho liked Oscar in the centre attacking midfield, and Mata, he didn't defend, and Mourinho likes defence, and Mourinho let him go. Yeah,
he likes to pass the bus.
Yeah. That's
They're
funny.
the funniest. What was I going to say? But it's like Real Madrid won the 10th. We sold Xabi Alonso and Di Maria. So we gave away bloody good
Yeah, that's so weird. I mean, Di Maria is a great player. I mean, he didn't do too well at Man U. I think he still played well, but I just think the EPL, the English league, can take a while to get used to it.
Yeah, it's well, I think he would have done well if he stayed, to be honest. But yeah, it's just like the most physical league there is, and also they
Mm.
have a lot more domestic games. They have the Capital One Cup, they have the FA Cup. Then if you're in Europe, you have to add the European games, then the league games. They have so many more.
Yeah.
So then that's another thing I told my uncle. He's like, "Oh, Lewis, why do you say the EPL is the best league in the world? They never win a Champions League." And I'm like, well, they have a lot more cup games, uncle. We have the Spanish Cup, but that doesn't take a lot away from you. It's mostly league games what we have. But they in England they don't have either.
Mm.
So I love that though, playing football in the snow in Christmas. I want to go to England one day and just like experience that.
Yeah, that'd be
I
very
want to
good.
go there and just like I saw my mate. The other day,
Other day,
he said
he
to
said
me,
to
"It's on the
me, he's
white
on the
belly."
white Pele. So I asked, who is he? He goes by the name of Wayne Rooney. Wayne
That's the
Rooney.
best tune.
Wayne Rooney. Ah, that was a great
Man,
chat.
you either come to Spain or we meet up in Manchester or London and go to a Premier League
Yes.
game.
Yes. Oh,
It's
but
so hard to get tickets there though, because stadiums are a lot smaller. But anyway, even if it's a cup game, anything, I'll take anything.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I I'm fully behind Louis Van Gaal. Louis Van Gaal. I think he's a good manager, unlike some other supporters. Um,
Yeah, the fat man.
oh yeah, how he said he was criticizing Wayne Rooney, and he was like, "You there, fat man."
Oh my god.
He's funny, but
I think
sometimes he doesn't.
interviewers, the press look for that though. They just it's so mean.
Yeah,
Like they want to get a reaction of managers.
yeah, because I said Louis Van Gaal was sacked like 2, 3 times now, and Louis Van Gaal was like, "Why should I talk to you, the media people?"
If
he's
I'm
like,
sacked,
he's like, apparently, I've already been sacked 2, 3 times now by the media, and I'm still here.
what other funny things has he said? Um, I'm trying to think of other quotes. It's just so funny.
Yeah,
Um,
no. He's yeah, this one. He's like, oh, do you feel the support of everyone at Manchester United? And Louis Van Gaal was like, I feel the support of everyone at Carrington. I've got the support of Ed Woodward. So Alex. It's really funny, but I don't know.
yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I would be sad to see him go, but honestly, your team is doing shit recently. Like, did you see last 12 games, no goals in the first half?
yeah, but
Like that's pretty
we're fifth
poor.
in the league.
Yeah, that's bad for Manchester United level.
I'm not. Yeah, but we have to be realistic. We've got a young team. I mean, Martial,
I
Depay.
I said he's at Valencia now. That when he was a pundit, he said that when he was a pundit, he said that money is burning in the pockets of the Premier League clubs.
uh,
they play in Barcelona, so in Spain, and Atletico is getting more money recently.
Oh yeah. The video's lagging. Hello.